Hi everyone, Dr. Tom Gerard here, and I want to welcome you to Markets and Stakeholders. Now, this course is typically called at most universities the Principles of Marketing or Introduction to Marketing course. In your program, it's called Markets and Stakeholders. So it's basically the same, and we'll see how that goes through here. I wanted to do a quick video to introduce you to some of the things in the course, how it's laid out, and how I lay out my courses. And I did not create the curriculum on this particular course, but I'm very familiar with it because it was created by our lead marketing faculty person at RSU. So she's very consistent and does everything pretty much similar on her classes, which is good. So let's go right into this. So when you turn on your My RSU, you'll see you have your navigation pane over here on the left. And the first thing you're going to see is the top one, which is at a glance. Now, the reason why I want to talk about it, there's a lot of information on here, obviously, but one of the things I want to show you is, and I have to kind of move this a little over, is this is date driven. This starts yesterday and it ends Sunday of this week. But what I want to show you is this is a drop down, and you can navigate between 1 week and the next. So we got 8 modules, 8 weeks, right? Final exam is actually in the 8th week, obviously. Now, this is an accelerated course. It's a lot of work, and we'll see that here in just a minute, all the stuff that needs to be done. However, I show you this because if you're in Module 3, Week 3, and you need to go back to Week 2 for something, you can do that just by changing this little drop down and choosing it. Okay, so that's the first thing I want to show you. Now, this is where you're probably going to begin most of the things. I'm trying to move my little thing here. All right, so now we have a Start Here. Start Here really has a lot of information that is redundant in the syllabus. I try to put everything you need to know in the syllabus. Okay, so I will post this video that I'm creating right now right here in Start Here, and I will also put it in our Module 1 because I want to make sure everybody gets this little overview from me. I know because it's an online course, you know, we don't get the interaction that we might if we were on campus. So let's do this. Okay, so Start Here. Let's go to the syllabus. Really the most important thing, you're going to see everything you need to know right here in the syllabus. Now here's about me, my contact information. The easiest way to contact me is email. Always, if you have any issues whatsoever with the material or the or if the website's working or you don't have access to something you're supposed to, you can email me. If it's a problem with the MyRSU website or your computer, you know, something like that, call the RSU help desk, and they're available almost all the time. Okay, this course does end on the 29th. Most all of my assignments, if not all of them, are due on Sunday nights for the most part, except for that last week. That last week is a Friday. So don't think that, oh, I have till Sunday to do the final because you're going to be in trouble. The last week is everything due on a Friday, I believe, okay? So this goes through some objectives. These are the modules. So there's 8 modules, you know, chapters 1 and 2, it'll tell you. Module 2, that's week 2, basically. 3, 4, and 5. Because there's 19 chapters, we've got to do at least 2 chapters a week. Here's 2 chapters just this first week. Now we got 3 chapters in Module 2. So there's a lot of stuff to do here, and we'll see this. But go all the way down. Let's talk about the textbook real quick. Here's your textbook. It's a Cengage textbook, 12th edition. It says here, you do not need the access code. This book, you don't have to go out and pay $100 or more to be accessed to some other software from Cengage or the publisher. You're not going to have to go into another software. All of your assignments are going to be done right here in the MyRSU, which means you can get this book used, you can rent this book, you can get the e-version somehow, borrow it from a friend, right? It's to try to help you financially, and anything else, to be able to have access to it, all right? So there shouldn't be any questions about the book. Just whatever works for you. You can get it at the bookstore if you need it. If you want an e-version, you can probably rent it or get it online. All right. Okay, so now here is the course schedule. This is the most important thing that you need to pay attention to. You'll see here it tells you all of the assignments, how many points they're worth, when they're due. If you ever have any questions, always refer back to this. And you'll see here that this one starts today the 6th, ends on Sunday the 12th. Read chapters 1 and 2, no points for that, no points for watching the video. The points are for the quiz, chapter 1 and 2, and the forum, which is just your introduction forum. Read chapters 3, 4, 5, week 2. Participate in the forum. And then on it goes until we get here to week 3. I say module 3, module 2, 3. Week 3, you'll see paper 1 SWOT analysis, 100 points. Now the reason why I'm telling you this is you'll see that each quiz is worth 30, the forums are worth 25. The papers, 1, 2 papers, which are really assignments, and final exam, all worth 100 points each. Why I'm telling you that is because things happen. I know the summer is a busy time, a lot of stuff going on. If you can't do a quiz, don't freak out, but make sure you try to do the papers and the final, because they're worth the same amount as taking more than 3 quizzes, okay? Don't come to me in week 4 and say, oh, I need to go back to week 1 because I missed a quiz. Don't do that. Just keep going. You got plenty of points here to do well in the course, even if you miss a quiz or 2. But try to do something, but definitely don't miss the ones that's worth 100 points. Now, those are manually graded, those 3 things. So the grades for those 3 things, the papers and the final. Now, the final is automatically graded, but the others, you know, you're gonna have to wait for me to grade them. All right. I'm just trying to show you. Notice there's three. Look here. Week 8, you don't even have a full week because you don't have till Sunday. You have only till Friday, but you have 3 quizzes, the forum, and the final exam. All do that last week. Okay, so a lot of material, but all good stuff. This book. The chapters are all good things. All right. Now, You'll have more information on the assignments as we get there. Growth strategy, SWOT. You know, I do want to say something about marketing really quick. This class is really, I love talking about marketing, but this video is really more about navigation and what's expected of you, that kind of thing. However, I'll say this real quick. You know, when you say, hey, what are you taking in? Somebody says, hey, what are you taking in college? You say, I'm taking marketing. Well, right away, what they think is you're taking advertising. Well, we don't even get to advertising until chapters like 17, 18, 19, right? Now, of course, it's all integrated. It's still all-inclusive, but advertising is just a part of marketing. And I think after you get through the first couple chapters, you're going to realize that, wow, there's really more to this marketing than what I had thought. And one of the things that I do in my classes is not just like, oh, I got to take this class because it's a prerequisite, or I got to get it through this to get my degree and move on with my life. It's really to get you to look at the world around you differently. And marketing is in every aspect of our life, So it's not just about making money, a product or a service, but it's about ideas and thoughts, right? If I need you to give to my charity, I got to convince you somehow, right? If I want you to believe politically the way I do, I would be trying to get you to do that. And all of those things are part of marketing. Maybe somebody said something bad about my company or my organization on social media, and I have to deal with it. That's part of public relations. We don't even get to that till late in the course. But anyway, a lot of things covered. This is an introduction course. Maybe some of you want to go in and continue marketing emphasis in your degree, and that's a great thing. So this course sets the stage for all of those things to come. All right, so let me see. I want to make sure I'm done with everything. We've got the syllabus. There's a lot of other information. It's in all of your courses. Remember to contact Help Desk if you're having troubles with computers and things like that. Contact me. If it says, hey, I'm supposed to have access to Module 3 on this date, according to what you told me in this syllabus down here, it says I'm supposed to have access here, you know, and I don't. Oh, I know. In fact, I'll show you this. I'm going to go to the page that says coursework. Now, yours looks a little different. I'm showing you the one that I have. Coursework looks a little different on yours, but this is really easy to see. It'll say here, this is what's due, what is recorded in the system that you've done, right? Now, it'll say watch the video. There's really not points for that. Continue here. Module 3. Let me go to Module 4. That's where, let me see, I think it must be week 3 is where you have SWOT analysis and growth strategy, right? All right. So any questions, please email me. Make sure you tell me what class you're in. Organizational 4443. Put that in the email so I know who you are. I have multiple classes in the summer and a lot of students, so please tell me. All right. I hope you enjoy it, and if there's anything else I can do for you, please let me know. And thanks, and have a great week.